everyone and welcome back to another episode of Johnny Unplugged. Today we are diving into a conversation filled with inspiration, challenges and incredible life experience. Our guest for this episode is Miss Posia, a dynamic professional with over 17 years of experience across multiple industries and a current MBA candidate for international management. Originally from Ghana and now resides in UK where she is balancing her career, education and family. In this episode, we will explore her journey of moving into a new country, navigating cultural differences and adapting to UK's education and work environment and building a new life and family here. Posia will share insights on her resilience, finding opportunities in challenges and what it takes to thrive in completely new settings. So, meet Posia and Posia, welcome to Johnny Unplugged.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we are excited to hear your story from you. So, first of all, could you please introduce yourself, what you do, what is your experience and how is everything, please?
Right, my name is Posia Dujapobi. I'm a Ghanaian and currently in the UK. I've actually completed my International MBA with professional placement, and apparently I'm having my placement with Stunited or Education and Health Services Limited.
And I have been hearing that you got a lot of experience from different industries. So what are your experience? How long have you been working and which industries you been working in?
Right, so I have experience for about 17 years now with multiple industries. So I've worked in the recruitment and consultancy. Yeah, I've worked in the hospitality as well. Yeah.
So about quite diverse industries.
Exactly.
So what made you move from different industries? Is it opportunities come in or you like to explore new industries?
So if you check, most of my roles were admin and HR roles. Yeah, so sometimes it can be hospitality, but then I'm doing an admin role. It can be technology, I'm doing admin role. So it depends on the role and the type of industry.
So you are okay with admin role?
Yeah.
You're quite flexible.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's great to have working with flexibility. You can apply to any industries and you will get a lot of experience.
Sure, yeah.
So you have been working in Ghana or what made you to move to UK?
Right, so my decision to move to UK, quite a number of reasons that I moved to UK, because when I wanted to pursue an internationally recognized degree, because everybody knows that when it comes to education, UK is one of the most countries that a lot of international students seek to go. And another reason is the quality of life. UK has quality in terms of healthcare. You have an access to quality healthcare, quality, living, quality infrastructure, and even quality of education, and also for career improvement or career advancement. Yeah.
So that's the reason. It's true that UK has this. When it comes to quality, UK stands first. So when thinking of your education, career, and cultural life back in Ghana and here, what are the main differences or extremes you find between?
Right. So in terms of cultural differences in UK, I would say that UK is quite polite because they usually say thank you,
please.
Yeah. Even if you board the bus, before you alight, you need to thank the driver.
Yeah.
But in Ghana, it's not really like that. It's not really like that. But here, it has become the norm. So you have to do it. Immediately you alight from the bus, or before alighting, you need to thank the driver. And another thing that I've observed is that they are much particular about queuing in an orderly manner. If you go to the supermarket, before you go to the till, you need to queue.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's the same with Ghana. Yeah, even with the bus station, you can also find them queuing. Yeah, so that's what I've found here. And another thing I've realized with the UK, they're much particular about tea, you know?
Tea.
Yeah, tea.
English breakfast.
You know, English breakfast. One time I went to campus back then.
Yeah.
I told them I want to order for a tea. They just gave me a Lipton. In Ghana, when we talk of tea, you have your Lipton, you have your sugar, you have your milk. So I was like, what's wrong with this woman? I ordered for tea and you gave me something. It's not even sweetened.
Yeah.
I need to trash it and I wasted my money.
Yeah.
That was when I realized that when it's tea, it's plain, no sweetener, nothing. You just have to take it, and they enjoyed it a lot. Yeah.
There's a lot of cultural difference.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like,
and the weather as well, you know, the weather is not easy. You know, UK weather is unpredictable. Sometimes it can be so scotchy. In a few minutes, the weather changes. So these are some of the changes that I can say between UK and
it's
Ghana.
true that like when your house it's sunny and just when you step out of the house it's raining.
Yeah.
So like when it's really cold here, I suppose like Ghana is not a cold country.
It is.
Yeah, but
It is.
Is it like really cold or like it's okay?
Ghana is not really cold country. We have our weather patterns. So we have the sunny days and we have a bit of cold. A bit of cold, I can say that we call it Hamatan in Ghana instead. Normally we experience Hamatan during the Christmas, like the December
Just
to
the December,
January, yeah. But in September, the sun is so scotchy.
Yeah.
That's, you know, it's not easy there. And sometimes we also have some patterns of rainfall within May, June, July. So these are some of the
Flexible.
Yeah.
If you need summer, there is summer. If you need winter, there is winter. So like you moved to UK with your family.
Yes, but then I came before they joined.
Okay, so you came here, settled there, find a room for them.
Exactly.
So how was your like adaptability of your family members?
When they arrived, because I have been here, it was something that was easy because I was here and I've overcome all the challenges that initially, imagine we came together, so they would overcome. So I was here and they joined me. I had to help them in terms of the weather. You need to put on a whole lot of jackets, you know, to fight against the weather, and 1 or 2 rules that they need to abide. Yeah.
So like, if that's okay, you have kids, right?
Yeah, I have 2 kids.
Yeah, so they are doing schooling.
Yeah, that's
so. What's the like educational background in terms of kids like back in Ghana and here? Like, did they have to like strive a lot or struggle a lot to join here? Like, how did they find it?
No, it's quite okay. Even most of the things that they are teaching them here, they have already been taught in Ghana. So it depends on the school you take your child in Ghana. Yeah. So when they come, they tell me, Mommy, what we've already learned in Ghana, we are now learning here. And I tell them that's great. And some too, they've not been taught in Ghana. So it depends. Yeah. And they are also balancing their life with the white people, you know. Initially, they were like, cool. I told them, no, you are all the same. You can, you know, they have a lot of friends as well.
Yeah, they are quite flexible.
Yeah, they are quite okay.
They will catch up.
Yes, their adaptability is so nice.
Like since like kids, you know, they get sick all very fast. So did you have any problems in like medical industry? Like, do you have any troubles when you came to UK healthcare industry? Like, where you got any problem or you were okay with like healthcare industry?
No, I was okay. Yeah.
So
and in terms of the kids, I only believe prevention is better than cure. So I try giving them vitamins, you know, to protect their immune system and all that to prevent. You know, when we are in this type of cold, a whole lot of cold, cough and all that are rampant. So what I'm doing is that I'm giving them like vitamin C, vitamin D to help them. Yeah.
So you just made them away from the doctor. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
So, like, speaking of your education,
Yeah.
so you made, like, you came to here, do an MBA for, like, advancement for your career.
Yeah.
So, what kind of jobs are, like, you are looking in UK? So, you want to find jobs in UK or just moving back to Ghana? What's your plan here?
Yeah, so as I said, one of the reasons I relocated is for career advancement. And I'm looking for HR and business management roles. Yeah, so apparently that's what I'm looking for, HR or business management roles. And I also have a plan of establishing my own business.
Yeah. So, you got questions of here.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
that's okay, like, what kind of business are you into? Like,
HR consultancy and recruitment. Yeah.
Great, yeah. I really wish you to be, entrepreneur, start yourself here. So, like, you said you were working in those industries back in Ghana, and were you been working anywhere, like part-time or anywhere here? Like, did you work here?
Yeah. So, when you come as an international student,
You have to work.
you have to work in support of one or two things as a part-time. We are eligible to just 20 hours. And most of the companies, they all want people who can work for full-time. So part-time, you should psych your mind to do anything.
Yeah.
Just for experience.
And you have to live.
And for the money as
of
well,
course.
yeah. So my first job was a warehouse operative. Yeah. So that was what I did for quite a number of time before somebody connected me to Birmingham Christian College that I did a research, project research admin for them. Yeah. So then after that, then education help services. So I did warehouse operative for quite some time.
So you have been to UK work culture. So what are the different, like, you find back in, like, you work in Ghana as well. So what work culture, like the patterns of work or the colleague interaction, like, did you find anything different, like working in UK and working in Ghana? So,
well, there isn't much different because you should be at work punctual. You should be flexible, and Ghana, we also work from home. Some people work from home. So there's kind of this hybrid working patterns as well in Ghana. So there isn't any much difference. You were like,
of course you are so professional and flexible, so you find it really easy.
Yeah.
And like, was there anything that struggled you so much, thriving in UK, settling in UK, bringing up a family? Like, was there, like, you can say, for me it was the climate struggled me so, like, I feel so homesick and I was literally crying for my family. So do you have like any experience that you I need to go back to?
The climate is everybody's issue because I quite remember after I chose from work, from where I was doing my part-time, it was so cold and rainy at the same time, and the bus also delayed. In fact, I nearly cried and I missed back home because the weather was too cold, extremely cold. Even you putting on your hand gloves, your scarf, your sweaters, your jacket, it's not easy. But as time, I adapted to it because I know that I can't do anything about it. So I have to put measures in place to adapt towards it. Yeah. So that's it.
You're lucky that you have your family here, for everything. And speaking of family, how is your friend circle here? Have you lots of friends or community? Like, how is your apart from family, education, work? How is your social life going? Like, did UK really give you a social life or just family time for you?
Well, personally, I'm not the kind of social person. So I brought it here as well. I have a few friends. Those friends are my classmates. So I don't have any external friends, no. Those friends are my classmates, that's it.
Like, some people are like, I know lots of friends there, like they have friends everywhere. They work for 1 month in somewhere and they got a lot of friends there. Now basically I'm not that really type, so like some people like, I got friends there, I was just asking. And so, there are many people, it's an international student, for grad, they just studied something as an international student, come here and did a master's, and they are struggling here. Many people from Ghana who are not experienced. Do you have anything, maybe an advice or any suggestion for people like that? For me, I did my bachelor's back in my country, and I came here for master's, and I'm really struggling to find job. Now I'm okay, I know how to find my job since I have done my placement. So do you have any suggestions or advice for students who just came to UK for their studies, how to find their job or how to be in the find their industries, or anything, any advice to international students coming from Ghana or any other countries?
Right, so initially what I would say is that you need to be open, because though you've had experiences way back in your home country, but you don't have experience in the UK, so you need to be open. You need to accept any job, for you to have that experience. So if you have that experience, that is when you can move on, or you can proceed to your specialization. So even if you are doing an MBA and you have the opportunity to be a customer service, just accept it, because every company prioritize on their customer service satisfaction. So if you have that, you can proceed to other industries. So what I'll tell those traveling, including myself, that we should be open. We should be open. You shouldn't say that you are an MBA graduate, you are MSc graduate, so you don't want to be versatile. You want to limit yourself to only graduate roles. Whilst you are not getting graduate roles, start from somewhere, build your experience, and apply for those graduate roles, and you definitely be accepted. And sometimes too, it depends on our CV. Sometimes it depends on our CV, because as an HR personnel, I know that you have to apply for a job with a CV, and your CV should align with the job categories. It's not easy to be making changes and all that, but so far as you have the experience and it relates to the job, you should try and work on this, because your CV that will go first before you be called for any interview or something like that. So that's the advice I'll give to all those people, including myself, struggling to get jobs.
Anyway, that was really, really great having with me today, and I really hope that professionally and personally you get a really good life in UK, and all the best for your entrepreneurship and your Excel job hunting.
Thank you.
Would you like to add anything else to my viewers?
Right, so if you're an international student, or maybe you're back home watching me and you desire to come to the UK for further studies, what I would say that you should have a purpose. You shouldn't say that a lot of people are coming, so you are also coming, or ABC friends, so I have to join. No, you should have a purpose, because if you have a purpose, irrespective of the challenges you might face, because you have a purpose, you have a goal, you have an aim, you will have to work towards it step by step, and definitely you are going to achieve it. Apparently you'll be struggling with jobs, those who are currently here. Don't give up, keep applying, keep pushing. The rejections will come. Unfortunately, don't be disturbed, keep pushing. You definitely get there.
Thank you so much for your friends.
You're welcome.
And that's it, everything for today, folks. And I really take this opportunity to thank Posia for your sharing your insightful experience and your journey to settle in UK and everything with us. And thank you for your heartful advice. And thank you, guys. And that's everything for today. And let's meet you in the another episode. And bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Now is the time to find and be found on Stunited, and it's free.